For the best in entertainment, I want you to log down to Kmtv. Yes, log down to Kmtv.
What's up, beautiful people? My name is Too Sweet Anan, aka Twitchy. You can also call me the Fashion Supremo. I'm in Liberia right now. Keep watching KMTV. Don't change that channel. Chip, and I'm out. Too Sweet says so.
Hey, what's up, LIB? This is your own girl, Chichi Neblet, and I'm at KMTV right now, one of the biggest internet TV you can ever have in this country. So keep watching KMTV. That's what's up.
Hey guys, my name is Ike Obona, Nollywood actor and producer, and right now I'm in Liberia, Monrovia, and this is KMTV. TV station that you're watching, it feels like you're sipping some juice.
Yeah.
Mix International.
Good day wherever you are in Liberia and the diaspora. This is KMTV, where we bring you varieties of programs confronting the society. And of course, today is the first edition, and you can see on the screen there as the title, the first edition of Youth Insight. Youth Insight is going to be a 1 hour youth dialogue that is going to tackle a lot of issues surrounding your young people. You know that the young people are vital to the very positive change that we all are yearning for. And those things can come about when we put ourselves in the shoe, when young people are given a chance, when they are expressing themselves, what is confronting them, what is really surrounding their life. So today is the first day, and I'd like to wholeheartedly welcome you to Youth Inside. Like I said, it is a 1 hour youth dialogue that will be on KMTV every Tuesday from 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. in our local time. So if you are there, we want to say you are wholeheartedly welcome, and this is Youth Inside. And this program, like I said, is a program that is going to look at every issue that youth have to face. Young people are important. Young people need the society. Of course, the leaders need young people. Indeed, the young people as well need the leaders. But equally so, we all know how the young people play a vital role for our very uniqueness, Liberia needs, the society needs, the environment needs. The program is also going to look at the divergence of all the young people from the local standpoint, national standpoint, international standpoint, and you just name the rest. So we are not just going to talk about, tackle only local. We're going to tackle people of hard stand, people of independence, people of traditional setting, people of a political setting, economic setting, and you just name the rest, right? So this is Youth Inside. Like I said, you are wholeheartedly welcome. We're going to give you some promos and jingles on our subsequent broadcast. So wherever you find yourself this beautiful day, and of course it's Tuesday, and this is Youth Insight. I'd like to welcome you, and this is the first edition. I am Sherman, and of course with me I have some guests who will be introducing themselves, and they will be telling their respective organization, though you'll be seeing on the stream, but they are going to be telling you. And this is just the gist. Don't want to say it's just a gist about the program. We're not going to go too detailed because we want to give you a gist about what is going to be unfolding here at KMTV, and of course, and you will see a lot of activities ranging from political issues, social issues, and you just name it, health, looking at what young people will be doing, their own landscape of advocacy, human rights, and you just name it. So with me, our guests from, they're going to introduce themselves anyway, so you're highly welcome. When we come back, the guys are going to be telling us their name, where they're from, and what they're up to doing. Thank you, and keep watching.
I encourage everybody to support KMTV as a very positive force for good, and would like to see you do more in this country. I fully endorse the work you're doing because it's constructive, it's positive, it's professional and responsible.
For politics, entertainment, news, and business. And this is KMTV. We are on the screen, we are everywhere. The best online Liberian platform you have. Make the best use of it. My name is Frank Adjus, and I endorse this channel.
Mix International.
Thanks for rejoining us. This is Youth Inside, the first edition. And with me, I have guests from my Pro Change. They are going to exactly tell us the organization, and we're going to go detail, a little bit detail, not too much in detail, right? So they are with me now in studio, and of course, we have...
Well, thank you so much, Zach Sherman. My name is Michael M. Jabo, and I am the country coordinator for Project Change Liberia.
I can see that the country coordinator is with you. Thank you very much. How do you feel being to KMTV Liberia?
Well, it's so grateful to be the first organization, Project Change, to be on this great program that is concerned about the welfare of youth, and we feel blessed of being here.
Okay, on my immediate right, I have with me, lady.
My name is Kobo Msule. I'm the social media analyst at Project Change.
Okay, you just heard she called her name, and of course they are going to be telling us. So first of all, Mr. Coordinator, country coordinator, how do you feel about the importance of a youth program on a TV like this?
Well, I feel very great, and you guys, I think you need more support to make you more, effective, and so I'm impressed, highly. But again, I said, to be the first organization on your program is indeed rewarding. And so Project Change is a youth-based organization in Liberia, and that is making sure that the youth have a mindset, to have a change of mindset. Because and I know that in Liberia, Liberian young people feel that nothing good can come from Liberia. There is no law for the country. And so the founder of Project Change was Prince L. Jebo. I thought it was to come with the mind that Liberian young people can see something better in Liberia, instead of thinking that nothing good for Liberia and all they wish for is to travel out of Liberia. So Project Change is to help the young people be self-sustainable, and so that they can be able to see good from the country, think good of country, and be proud of country's symbols. And so this is what Project Change is all about, and we pray to go to the 15 counties.
Okay, you just heard him saying the positivities of the symbol of Liberia is embedded within Pro Change, Project Change, and shortly called Pro Change. And I have with me a lady. She just introduced you are a young person, and you are a media, that's social media analyst with Pro Change. I mean, tell us a little bit about what is important. First of all, let's look at why do you think young people should be embedded with programs that are helpful to our own life?
Okay, So one thing is because we are like the generation that will come after the present generation. So if much credence and focus are not given to us, then whatever that our leaders or our parents are striving for now, or the Liberia they are building now, it will be like a waste because we won't be able to maintain it and we won't be able to sustain it. So we at Project Change, we want to eradicate the mindset of like I can't do it, I don't have the ability to do it, I am nothing. We are out there helping every youth to, you know, grab their potential and be able to know that yes, I can, and together we can build Liberia.
Okay, you've been around with youth activities. I mean, what is the zest of young people grabbing your own ideas to make sure that you succeed as a young person?
Well, they are serious. Like they just want to see people who are willing to step in. So it's like that person is out there, or that young person is out there. He or she has a potential. He or she wants to be the change, but they are not seeing people coming out, reaching out to them. So as an organization, and once we are involved in the programs like these, you will see that we'll reach out to them, and then together we can all just do better.
Okay, together we'll just do better. And this is Youth Inside. Youth Inside is going to be 1 hour. It is a 1 hour program that will look at varieties of young issues around young people, and it's open up to any other youth organizations. We're going to be bringing on board young people, like I said, from diverse background, political background, and just name it. We're going to look at why should we embed, consider young people in decision making? Why it's so important? Why young people role in making societal progress? And so forth. So with me, like I said, we will be bringing you these issues so that our young people can grab those issues that are positively going to impact our life. And not just what happens to young people, it is something that is due to affect the future. So if we are not putting out the role, a kind of a golden rule for young people, where do we stand? We stand on a little bit of where we will not find ourselves, and in our future we're going to be in jeopardized. Mr. Michael, you talk about young people, the importance of young people, and of course I see you wholly and solely within this program, the issue of pro change. I mean, you within your own idea and thinking, how have you grabbed the concept of young people to make sure that your project or your program is fruitful?
Thank you so much. The first thing that we want to achieve in Project Change is to have the mindset change.
Okay.
The mindset that nothing good can happen when it's Liberia. When that mindset is changed, then we are going towards being successful. And so what we did at Project Change is we called together 4 high schools. And the 4 high schools, we told them the importance of getting involved, not depending on donor assistance. And so we told them about a frame called Poverty Inc. And that frame told the participant that people in the diaspora try to give to African countries assistance like maybe aid. And most African countries depend on that aid, and they think that aid is the way forward. So Project Change is saying no, we can be self-sustainable. We can invest into ourselves. We can trust ourselves, do things our own way, and it will get better. And so this is the measure that we are pushing forward. But first and foremost, we want for people to know that country first.
Okay.
Yes, let us know that we are obligated our country. We are the one to help make country better. We are the one to make country be proud of us. And let us ask what we can do for our country, is not always asking what the government is doing for us. And so this was our call in 2019 at the FMCA, where Crest the King emerged victorious, because Crest the King gave us a plan. And in that plan, they told us that if they were opportune to get 50,000 Liberian dollars, they were about to do a business that could make the students raise their own funds. And so we saw their plans, and other schools presented plans, and we saw their plans of being the best, and they won that 50,000. As I speak to you, a memorandum of understanding has been signed between Crest the King and Project Change for full implementation next school year. And so Project Change USA and Project Change Liberia will be working with schools in Liberia, youth groups in Liberia, to make sure that that mindset is changed.
Okay. Now, what would be your target group? Looking at the university level, some would say college level, and looking at the high school level, what could be specifically your own target group?
Well, so long at the university, so long the age range is there, we go after it, because the focus of Project Change is the young people. Yeah, at the university we have people who are adult at the university, so our focus will not be much at the university.
Age range.
Yeah, we've got the age range.
Okay.
So we are looking at high schools, junior high schools, getting involved in all kind of activities, giving them equipment, giving them materials, making them to love country. Yes.
So your main idea is about loving country.
Loving country, putting country first.
Alright.
Because if you love country, you will volunteer for country, and you will sacrifice for country, and you will do those things that will bring pride to country.
That's about loyalty.
Loyalty that's the primary concern of Project Change. We want for Liberians to love country, and if you see a Liberian flag, if you see a T-shirt bearing a Liberian symbol, and take it as yours, be proud to be a Liberian. That's what we want to achieve at Project Change. So Project Change is a charitable organization that is set to change the mindset of young people, equip them, give them facilities, give them the method so that they can have a change of mind. And so we are getting involved in training our staffs. Very soon we'll be sending 2 of our staff to South Africa to be trained and have that, that mind to help others. And so we are prepared to help Liberians young people.
Okay, you just heard it. We are prepared to help young people, and of course, I would like to call you Miss Sally. I don't know if I'm right because I have again you say oh wow. Okay, you are a social media analyst. We understand you will be. I mean, you've been telling the young guys. I mean, what's your role? What is important? How has it been for you? Maybe looking at your own messages has been spreading out. Has it been for you socially?
Okay, so at first it was a major challenge, because you had most young people on Facebook who's just there, or on other social media platform or the internet, who's just there for the nursery. They just want to post pictures. So it's like you are walking to this person and telling them, follow this page and learn something. It will be difficult at first for them to accept that, yes, I need that change. But as time went by, I started getting more people. We started accumulating more likes on our Facebook page, and we started sharing the message. Right now, when we post stuff, we have like over 2,000 likes and comments. People are becoming interested in what I do.
Okay. So basically, with what you've been doing, I mean, like you've been getting more likes, or some would say, they've been welcoming the idea. What have been their comments? Maybe particularly young people. What do they say to you? We understand they like them, but I mean, ain't like them. What do you think they say to you concerning what you do?
Well, we have positive response all the time. We have people declaring their intention to become part of the group. We have people commending us. We have people that are willing to partner with us. We have people who comment saying that they will support us. We even have some of them willing to just volunteer their services.
Okay. If you're just joining us, this is Youth Insight, and of course, Youth Insight is a 1-hour youth dialogue that is going to surround every aspect of young people. We all know young people. When we say young people, you know exactly what we mean. So it comes about what we should be doing. What are those priorities that should be spread? These strategies, mechanisms that are to be put in place. We understand we have agents, we have organizations involved into their own respective activities with the concern of young people. So like I said, if you're just joining us, this is Youth Inside. We are taking a short break, and then we'll come back. The guys are going to be telling us what their next plan for maybe next year to come or years to come. And like I said, this is the G's of Youth Inside that is going to be here every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. with a repeat soon to be announced.
I encourage everybody to support KMTV as a very positive force for good, and would like to see you do more in this country. I fully endorse the work you're doing because it's constructive, it's positive, it's professional and responsible.
Hi, I'm Shalom Jawari. For the best in entertainment, I want you to log down to Kmtv. Yes, like them to Kmtv.
Mix International.
Welcome back. This is Youth Inside, 1 hour youth dialogue. We'll look at that is focusing on what we are to do as young people. What are our roles as young people? What should we look at? How do we look at people? How our society needs us? And why are we so important for societal growth? And we've been discussing, and of course this is just the start of the program. The program is going to be on Kmtv every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. and trust me, it's open up to every young people, every youth organization, and you will be able to contact us. Just get on our page, just contact us, and we're going to be right at the doorstep to incorporate you, to work with you, to work with every other young people, wherever you find yourself, in Liberia, in the diaspora, in any other country. We also intend to bring on board young people from other countries, not just Liberia. We want to work with diversity of young people from any other country, and that's what the program intends, because we want to grab the idea of young people from another background to another background, how this idea can be incorporated to another young people idea, so that societies, not just a society, but societies can be, somewhere you can always want to be, where young people are playing a vital role to the growth of their own respective society. So with us here today is the group from the Pro Change, and of course you've been hearing what Pro Change are about, what they are into, and their progress made so far. So they are going to tell us right now what's their plan, what are they going to be doing, because everything we do surrounds young people. So they are going to be telling us what exactly they are intending to do in years to come or in years to come. So would you mind telling us again what is your plan, or are your plans as Pro Change?
Well, thank you so much. What we are doing now, we are putting ourselves in order. Early next year, the second week in January, Pro Change in the United States of America will be joining Pro Change in Liberia for the official launching and official opening of our office space. Again, Pro Change will be launching next year in Maryland, in the Southeast, and not the Pacific, in the Southeast. One of the counties in the Southeast will be launching the Pro Change in that county. And next year, 2021, 2021, Pro Change will be having a workshop with 20 schools this time around. It won't be 4, it will be 20 schools. But I would like for Corporal to talk much about the project between Cresta King and Pro Change.
Okay, you've been led with the responsibility to do that.
So during the workshop, I personally participated. I was one of the 4 participants from the Cresta King Catholic School. We were asked to present a business plan. We were told that we should locate a problem on our campus and then find solutions to that problem, because that was the whole aim of the workshop. Not just complaining, but finding solutions to our own problems as Liberians. So we noticed that one problem on the campus was students didn't have easy access to stationaries like pens, pencils, copybooks, and sheets. Like doing tests, a person will have to go outside the fence, or at times they have to wait for the security to get their sheet, and then their test is over by the time they get there. And that was also a major problem why students were failing. We also noticed that they needed something called tutors, so we came up with something called Student Help Students, where we said we will open this peer tutor service, because most of the time we students feel like we can relate to our own friends than even adults. So we said that one major problem too is the failure. That was what our whole focus was about. So we said once we start the peer tutor, we will notice that students were involved, and we also posted the idea about our creativity hub, where we'll be involved in arts and craft skills, where the African brings to enhance the artistic skills of students, because some people are not really good at just the pen and paper, but they are also good at creating their own stuff. So we presented the plan along with FNCA, David Lambert, and Haywood, and our business plan was the best. So we were allotted 50,000 Liberian dollars that was deposited into an account opened by the school. So due to some reasons, we could not start this year because we had some things going on. So the plan was for us to start effectively next year with the mini stationery store, creativity hub, and the peer tutor. And whatsoever funds that will be generated from there will be used to carry on projects on the campus.
Okay, we understand you one of the beneficiaries, and you just said it. I mean, can you just share with us how was it like, and how did you become quickly?
Okay, so first of all, it was done through a survey. The Project Change family or team came on our campus. They did a survey. We had to answer some questions, and then they only needed 4 persons, but we were like 100 that took the test from my school personally. So I was selected from my class. The survey was from 9th grade to 11th grade. They did not, 10 to 11th grade. They did not include 12th graders because they were busy with their WAS exams by that time. I'm in the 11th grade. So I was picked for my school along with 3 other students, and then we had a week long of workshop. The first day was mainly just presentation of the whole thing and sharing of t-shirts. We watched a film. We discussed the thing. We had people coming to us to talk to us about self-sustainability and how we could become sustainable people as use of Liberia. And then on that Thursday, we presented our business plan. We announced the winner. Friday was just goodbye. That was just how it was.
And as that you became incorporated into the program, I mean, that's a plot where I must admire you for that. And actually, why do you think others should be looking at this program as a rightful direction to a positive path of their life that will benefit their parents, the generation, society, and you just name it? What do you think?
Well, I always tell people that there are some things that you just can't do on your own.
Okay.
You need people guiding you in the process. You need people that will be there to just tell you, hey, this is right, this is wrong. It's not like you do not know that it is right or it is wrong. It's just better if you have somebody of higher knowledge to just let you know. So programs like these will help in the sense that you might have a positive mindset. You might have to say that I want to do something different or great. But once you are given the opportunity, you have the freedom to express yourself. Like me, I was more of a shy person who was just behind the curtain. I'm a good student naturally. I do well in school, but I was not involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. So when they came, Project Change, so they helped me explore that my potential. I got into public speaking. I strengthened my writing skills, and it has made me to become a good person. So programs like these, it helps bring people who already have the potential to just help them explore it more.
Okay, a program like this definitely helps other young people who have their own talents and should I say behind the curtains to come out, and that can be done when you put yourself there, you put your feet down, you keep your feet in the fire so that you can know your potential, and this is what we have opened up the corridor so that young people can be incorporated to bring on their ideas. What do they think about our society? What are they doing? How are those things they are doing impacting our society? And we are going to be looking at every aspect of young people. We're looking at the positives. We're going to highlight negativity as well, because if we are not highlighting those negative things, people will not recognize what it takes to have a positive thing while in their sojourn of negativity. So we need those things. And of course, you talk about your own involvement. You've named what you guys involved into. What roles have you played so far? I mean, you've said a lot of things. How has it been for you for other side support? Have you seen any intervention from any other partner besides your own I don't know, self-organizational strategy? Have you observed any other organization coming for helping hand or sponsorship?
Well, thank you so much. As I said earlier, Project Change was founded in the United States of America, in California, to be specific. So members of our board of directors are there in the United States of America, and some members of that board is here in Liberia. And the board of directors are the one who are sponsoring our activities. As I told you earlier, we will be opening and launching a Project Change in Liberia early January next year, and Project Change United States will be joining Project Change Liberia for that great launching. And so our activities have been funded and been sponsored by the board of directors of Project Change.
Okay. So that means that you guys work organizationally.
Yeah, we have a structure in place, a very organized structure, and the first and foremost things that we found on in Project Change is corruption. Yes, corruption will go our way. Because if the young people want to have a mindset change, it should change from corruption.
Okay.
And so in Project Change, our code of ethics prohibit corruption in any manner, any form. Yes, everything that we do in Project Change is accounted for. Yes, it is accounted for to a point that a dime is reserved for change. Yes, it will be given as change. And so we are set with the mindset of helping young people change. And so we, as the mentor, should come with that example that people will emanate our example and live in that path. And so Project Change is an organization that want to change the mind of youth and make our young people to have love for country. I said earlier, to have love for country. You know and I know that it's very difficult for a Liberian to stand proudly and we're talking about his country and be telling you how they love their country. To the contract, they talk negative things about the country and they praise other country. If you give Liberia a chance to travel to another country, when they come back, they will praise that country. And the negative thing about Liberia, that all you will get from them. So the founder of Project Change, Prince L. Jebo, came on a visit in Liberia and he experienced this. And that's what brought a dream to him to say, I will form the organization to help my fellow Liberians change their mindset. And so I would.
He's a young guy.
You're a young guy. I think you've been interacting with him.
Yeah.
Young guy, I think 22 years old. Yeah, he will serve in the U.S. Air Force. And he is there making sure that his resources go to helping Liberia get better.
Okay.
Yeah, so our goal is to change the mindset of Liberians, make Liberians to love Liberia. I promise you, there are things that will be manufactured and there are things that will be created by Liberians that you'll be proud of. Some of those things will be entertainment, some of those things will be inventions, some of those things will be things that when you see, you will wonder as to whether there is Liberian way of doing things. Because there's nothing in Liberia that we can identify to make us be proud that, hey, I am a Liberian. Okay. So Project Change is saying, we are coming, even if there are t-shirts that you wear to tell you that, hey, I am a Liberian, we provide the t-shirts and make sure that it be on the market, and so that other people can buy things. You have money, want to buy something good to wear it to show that you're Liberian. It's not available. Okay. Who want to invest to bring proud to Liberia? But Project Change is going to invest and to make Liberia be proud of their own country and their own materials they have.
And one thing quickly, people will want to say is that why isn't Liberian youth and I'm making the difference? Even they are trying to do, implementation becomes a problem. Sometimes they will come up with the very louded voices to enlighten you what they want to do, but at the end of the day, I mean, what was said wasn't done. I mean, how you guys working to make sure that kind of a perception is eradicated?
Thank you so much. This is why before we get our voice out, we make sure we have the code of ethics that guide us. Every member of Project Change knows what is meant by the code of ethics. In the code of ethics is a must that we put country first. And putting country first, corruption will be far from you. And so nobody in Project Change will get engaged in any habit that have the resemblance of corruption, because we understand corruption is the problem of our society. So to change it is to form an organization that will frown on corruption. So rest assured that we are bound to succeed, because we put corruption at the back, we have flushed it, and so we are there to succeed. And so anyone come with ideas and it drop on the wayside because they make corruption their friend.
Yeah, let me add on to that. Another reason is to start something is not the point, but how consistent and persistent you are in that journey.
Okay.
So you'll see that there are most NGOs or youth organizations that start, but then they drop at the highway. It's not because they did not have the positive vibes or they did not want change. It's just that they were not really consistent in it. Starting an organization, you should know that problems will come, challenges will come. So what will help you pull through the rainy days is how well you prepare for those rainy days. And so you have to put some mechanism into place to let you know that yes, there will be rainy days. Or in our ordinary Liberian ways, they say when the sun's shining, prepare for the rain. So that is one thing that we as young people or youth organizations, we forget quickly that, okay, so today everything is well with this organization, but what happens if this comes this way and that comes this way? So we in Project Change, we we are always preparing for rainy days because we know that those days will come. And when they come, we'll have those mechanisms to help us push through.
So what can you say quickly to young people who want to venture or venture in a lot of things that surround you, positive things? I mean, what can you say to them for the stand you guys are taking right now? What exactly you can tell them so that they can be like, you can be like a role model to young people, organizations, and you just name it.
Okay, so the best thing is you are beautiful. We are all beautiful. No one should tell you otherwise. We all have potentials. We all have, you could be here. I did not make any magic to be here. It is not like I have a supernatural brain or anything. It's just because I studied, I read, and then I set my goals, I planned. So you wake up every day, plan your life, know what you want to do, be who you want to be, no matter what. Don't let anybody tear you down. Don't let anything anybody say to pull you down. Just focus on what you want to be and be that thing. And lastly, before I go, I'm a media analyst, so I can't come without talking about the internet. So Project Change is on Facebook as Project Change or Prince El Jabo Initiative if you want to follow us.
Would not tell you to give your closing statement. Is that what you're doing? Don't worry.
Yes, I think so. So I didn't want to forget.
Okay.
So I just want to talk about it a little. So we are also on Instagram at ProChange in Liberia. You could also send us an email at supportprochange@org.com. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we have a WhatsApp page, we have a website. Like, feel free whenever you want to reach out to us, no problem.
Okay, feel free whenever you want to reach out to us, no problem. So say, is that Sila? Silly, sorry. All right, you just heard it. I mean, this is just introduction about Youth Inside that is going to be here on KMTV from Tuesday 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. local time, and you can just calculate where you are with your own respective time. If you're out of Liberia or in the diaspora or wherever you find yourself, and this program is going to be we're going to work with every other young people. As long as you are there, as long as you want to spare out the difference. You want to know that you are different for you meant for positive change. You meant to do the difference. That's why we give the program Youth Insight. And you know what it's all about when you have an insight of certain things. It goes beyond the imagination. It goes beyond every other activities. So Monday, I saw your name, your middle name Monday. I would love to call that's a native
day after Sunday.
Okay, a day after Sunday, Monday. I would like to say.
Thank you.
I mean, Monday, young people now will be looking out to you with such initiative you guys have initiated or has commenced. Young people will be looking at you. A lot of young people will be looking at you to make the difference for them. I mean, how hopeful do you think these guys can be so that your own activities can affect their life?
Thank you so much. Kopo said it right that young people believe in their peer group. And so what Project Change is doing, you have Project Change Liberia and Project Change USA. Project Change USA will recruit the best brains there in the diaspora, and Project Change Liberia will also recruit, and the two groups will interact. And so the Liberian young people will learn from the youth in the United States of America, and there will be interchanging of ideas and mentors. And so this is why we say in Project Change, we provide mentors, facilities, and equipment to young people. We do that. And Project Change is a charitable group. It's non-profitable. We don't expect to get money from our beneficiaries, but we are there to help them grow. We are there to help them achieve their potential. So, example is Christ the King. You will see a new thing where we come to Kmtv and we carry on Christ the King campus to verify yourself, to be able to see as well how far the project is going. Because we want for Christ the King students to buy their own pen on their campus. It's so saddening to see students leaving from Christ the King campus going to Joburg Market to buy pen and sheets. And upon your return, the test is over. You heard her saying that. And so this is why the plans won the projects. And among all projects, the plan won. And so we are going to work with them to make sure that we are successful. And so as the time goes by, we call for Kmtv, carry on across the King campus to see how that plan is changing the lives of students and changing the activities of students on that campus. And so this coming next year, Project Change intend to do that with 20 schools, not only in Monrovia, but to go in the Leeward counties.
Okay, that just quickly brings me to my next question. Liberia is just Montserrat. It's not just maybe Grand Kibon, if I would say. I mean, it has a lot of counties, 15 counties, 15 political subdivisions. Do you have any plan to reach out to the counties so that they can feel your impact? We have limited time. Can you just squeeze in that?
Yeah, as country coordinator for Liberia, my plan, because I've been in the Liberian kind of thing, I know how to operate in Liberia. When an NGO comes from the United States of America, from any part of the diaspora, come to Liberia, they do Monrovia, they do maybe Maigibi, Bomi, and that is done. And they come in the southeast, they hear about the project, they hear about the plans, and they can be beneficiaries. So Project Change is saying that we are starting from the southeast.
Okay.
Yeah. And from there, we come to Monrovia gradually. So because we want to decentralize our activities, and so we are starting from the southeast, if possible, Maryland, Grand Crew, Sando, River G, Grand Gide, Niba, Bon, Maikibi, Bifo, Basso. And so this time around, people in the southeast will benefit from Project Change than people near Monrovia.
Okay.
Our own way of decentralizing our activities.
Okay, thank you very much. You just heard him. He's the country coordinator for youth. That's Project Change, and we're going to be exact. It's Project Change and it's Pro Change in short, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to say thanks for being there. This is how we come to the close of Youth Inside. But someone say we want to get the department statement from the guys quickly. Maybe just 5 seconds. Quickly, we start from the.
Okay, so before I go, I shouldn't forget, we have this campaign going on. We call it Share the Message of Peace campaign, where we give out a $4 card to somebody every week so that you can share peace with your friends and family wherever they are. All you have to do is go on Instagram, follow our official Instagram page, which is Pro Change in Liberia. It's just all capital letters joined together. You follow the page, you invite friends to follow the page. The more people you invite, the better your chances are at winning. And at the end of the week, we announce the winner. Yesterday, we announced the winner, who was Sir F. Kandu. He's a student of the John Louis Memorial School. We sent in his card this morning. So if you are out there, you are interested, please participate in the raffle. And then my party statement is, let us all just love Liberia, think Liberia, and build Liberia, as our Uncle Baka said. Thank you.
Okay, build Liberia, think Liberia. I'm too excited, so I want to be, anyway, overexcited. All right, let's get your department statement.
Well, thank you so much, Zach Sherman, for this great program, Inside the Youth.
Inside Youth Inside.
Youth Inside, yeah. So this program, I guess, is youth focused.
Youth focused.
Thank you so much for focusing on the youth. I think you and Project Change are on the same path. Okay. So we are there to make sure that that mindset is changed. We want to see Liberia being proud. We want to see Liberian holding a pen that was made in Liberia. And this is what Project Change want to do. Project Change want to make us feel that we have something to be proud of. And I can tell you, we would achieve it very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was a great time having you, and I would like to get your handshake, though I didn't get it, lady. Sorry. all right. You have been officials by Project Change, and of course, Project Change, you just heard, They operate in the scope of Liberia for now, and it is American-based organization extended in Liberia, and they are involved into youth activities, providing environment where young people can be architects. I mean, of how they can design, make themselves known, make Liberia a country for themselves, and do any other thing they will do to make their life a better one. And of course, that's how we go home on this introduction. I would like to say it is the introduction of Youth Inside. Youth Inside, it is a 1 hour youth dialogue that is focused mainly on the young people. We need young people. Of course, you know that. The leaders know that. Even the best of presidents, the everlasting, whosoever leaders and whatsoever you may call it, they need the young people. And in doing that, we need to create an environment where young people can express themselves, can come up with ideas, proposals, mechanisms, strategies that can make the society a better one. And that can happen if they are given the opportunity. That's why KMTV made it just easy so that can open up the platform so that they can come. We are open to every other youth activity. When you are an independent person, you come from an organization, be a local, national, international, we are open to you. All you do is just contact KMTV. Our doors are going to be open to you, and we're going to allow you to flow with your ideas. If you have advocacy, if you have from the side of education, health, human rights, and you just name it. So that's how we really go on the introduction of Youth Inside. And of course, my name is Sherman. I will be your host, and behind the scene has been man Rufus, who has been bringing you every other step that you are seeing. And I want to say thanks to the management and staff of this noble institution for giving me the opportunity to open this platform, which I know is going to benefit the young people, it's going to benefit the leaders, it's going to benefit our country. So I want to say thank you to you, wherever you find yourself. The program is open to you, and we are working with every other young people, like I said. So let's keep in touch. Keep with KMTV to bring you the best of what you want. Until then, I'm Zach Sherman. Like I said, it's Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. and it's going to be repeated. The repeated time is going to be announced as soon as possible, and you're going to be seeing our promos and jingles on our news platform or any of our live programs. So thanks for being there. Again, I'm Zach Sherman. That's the end of the Youth Inside First Edition.
Mix International.